collarbones are at the armpit, the inner armpit. Now turn up. Notice how there's a little feeling of space and opening. That's called external rotation. What I want you to do is to keep what you just did in your shoulder joint, but let your palms go flat again. Because that's what we need to learn in down dog. Let your head drop as much as you can. Keep rolling your inner armpits up and your outer armpits or your outer shoulders down. Inner shoulders go up, outer shoulders go down. 2 more deep breaths in and out. And this is a really great, with the blocks, this is a really nice way to get some of that work that we get in down dog without being in down dog. So those of you, when I say go to downward facing dog, could have your blocks ready to go and just come into that variation of child's pose and hold it for 5 or 6 breaths and then rejoin us for the lower body stuff when you're ready. So coming into a down dog or staying in a child's pose. Deep breath in, full breath out. We're meeting with the right foot forward and the left knee down. Good. I'm going to teach a little slower this morning so that we all have time for the transitions. And that means those of you who don't need as much time, you can always add an extra plank and things like that in. You're going to rise up into a kneeling warrior 2. Bring your hands to your hips. And then you're probably going to have to shimmy your right foot forward a little bit. It's probably didn't quite land in the right position to have your right leg straight. So it's more like a triangle, Stevie Ann. This is called gate pose. As you exhale, reach your left arm, in this case, up and over, side fold. So you're facing the side, you're looking at the long side of your mat. Your right leg is facing the top of your mat. That's it, side fold. That's it, Noreen. That's it. Great, Patty. Come all the way up. Exhale, bend your knee. Keep your chest good, Julie. Pull your ribs in. Keep it good, Ebermarie. Pull your chest is facing the long side of the mat. Now straighten your right leg again. Option A, cactus your arms, lift your chest. This is a more mild back bend. Option B, find your back foot, take your right arm behind your head. Gorgeous, Sid. We all come back up. One more thing, both arms to the sky. Turn your chest towards your right leg. There's a twist. Deep breath in, full breath out. Now, upright with the twist, or flip your left foot back behind you, fold into Ardha Hamanasana. Half fold, Stevie Ann pyramid pose. Come out of half fold, you probably have to pull your whole right foot back. Now, this is where those of you who can't be on your hands, you're going to come into the supported child's pose. You're going to do that for 5 breaths. Second option, come into a down dog. You're going to do this for 5 breaths. Now, remember the rotation, inner armpits up, outer armpits down, right? Now, those of you who are going to flow, pulling into a plank or a half plank, exhale, lowering through. Inhale into a cobra or an up dog. Exhale to a down dog. Take a breath in. Before we do side 2, we're all meeting on the belly. However you want to get there. You'll walk your elbows forward, so now you're in a sphinx position. Good, now I want you to roll your shoulders up and back. Think inner armpit reaching out, outer armpit reaching back into your body. I'm hoping this makes sense to you. Inner armpit getting broader, back armpit pulling towards rib cage. Hold sphinx pose or tuck your toes under for forearm plank. Good, Sandy. Really strong, Julie. Really strong, Noreen. Really strong. Sid, lengthen your tailbone. Good. Really nice, Barbette. Now, those of you in the plank position, your shoulders are doing something different than those of us in the Sphinx. So if you're in plank, pull your shoulder blades apart and take that middle upper back, the part between your shoulder blades, lift it to the ceiling, but still also pull your low belly in. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Everybody back to Sphinx pose. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, look at your belly button. Cat, cow, and Sphinx. So here we're getting to do cat, cow work, spinal work, and no pressure on the wrists of the hands, or very little. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, cat spine. Those of you who want more intensity, pull through. On your cat pose, lift to your knees or the tops of your feet, which will give you a lot more ab work. And it's 4. Ooh, strong, Sandy. And it's 3. Good, Patty. And it's 2. And it's 1. Great. Back your hands up. You're either coming through a half plank to a child's pose or to a downward facing dog. Those of you who want more flow, once you're back to down dog, take an extra plank, chaturanga, cobra, up dog. We're all going to meet hands and knees or downward facing dog. Inner armpits up, outer armpits down. And then it'll be a left foot stepping through, lower your right knee. Good, Stevie. Take your right foot over to the left. So you're going to move it out of your way to stand up. This just will give you greater balance. Just gives you greater balance. And you may need to wiggle your left leg forward. It's a hard pose to arrive in. Exactly right. Tee your arms. Left hand down, right arm up and over, starting with a lateral fold. So this is a pretty traditional gate pose. Sometimes it's taught with a foot up. Sometimes it's taught with a foot down. So you could also play around with that. Good, Marcia. Chest is turning to the long side of your mat. Great. Come all the way up. Tee your arms. Reach up. Cactus, lift your chest. This is option A. Going to be less of a deep back bend. Option B, deep back bend. Reach back for your right foot. Circle your left arm up and over. You'll notice that I turned my left foot forward because my hip was starting to cramp a little bit. So you can don't worry about that left leg so much. Make it feel okay in your body. Come back up. Exhale. Bend your left knee. Just a quick little warrior 2 idea. Good. Really good. Straighten your leg again. Both arms reach up. Twist towards your left leg. And you might have to shimmy your right foot around to hold the pose here. Or exhale, hands down, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Keep drawing your left hip back. Rotating your chest even slightly to the left in this pose. Good. Come out of the pose, sink back. I'm going to demonstrate if you're skipping the flow, you just grab your blocks on the low setting, drop into a child's pose. You can even roll your thumbs up to remind yourself to roll the inner armpit up and the outer armpit down. You're taking about 5 or 6 breaths. Everybody else, you're coming from dog and flowing through. So that's going to be interchangeable in today's practice. Good, Shoshana. If I say go to down dog and you know, good, David, you need to go to a child's pose, just that's your edit, that's your solve. Okay? And then those of you who go to down dog, you know you can stay in down dog or you can add a vinyasa in. So that's your little decision every time. Good, Stevie Ann, really strong. Inner armpits up, outer armpits down. Okay, here we go. from down dog or from with the pose that's working for you, right leg lifts. Step it through, hands to the inside of your right foot. Now, if you can't be down on your knee, just keep your knee lifted. Drop your head, shoulder blades move apart, lift your upper spine towards the ceiling, really drop your chin towards your chest. Could you also come down onto your forearms? Absolutely. You could make this a deeper pose by bringing your forearms down into lizard. I'm demonstrating the knee lifted variation, which also is pretty damn deep, if I'm being honest. In the lizard pose, it's easier to do it with your back knee down, but you could come down and then add the reach of the left leg. It's just a little more active of a posture to lift the leg. It's not necessarily better, it's just a little more active. Totally drop down, letting your neck, jaw, upper spine is lifting like a cat pose. So we're playing around with the shoulder blades a lot and the shoulder girdle. Now everybody, come back up onto your hands, quarter turn so you're facing the long side of your mat, wide-legged forward fold. Rise all the way up. Heels in, toes out. Now I want you to imagine that your back, good Marcia, is against the wall behind you. Good, Eva Marie. So you're not letting your head fall forward. Reach your arms up. Touch your thumbs. Notice if your head is falling forward. Pull it back. This is that posture work again. As you exhale, pull your elbows towards your rib cage like you're pulling a weight machine down, but keep the head back. Inhale, open, straighten, touch thumbs. Exhale, go slowly enough, good, that you can really feel your back working. Now, David, keep your arms closer to your ears, not in front of your face if you can. Pull back. And lift your chin a little bit. There you go, Noreen, so that you're sliding down an imaginary wall. If I had you do it against the wall, you'd know really quick if your arms and your head is in the right place. That's it. And it's 4. Good. And it's 3. Ideally, you do this exercise, the upper body one, every day, 3 sets of 10 to 12. I'll probably give us 3 sets of 8 in the whole flow. Come all the way back up, hands to hips. Turn your feet forward. Shrug your shoulders back. Hold on to your hips or clasp your hand. You know this one. Reach your arms back or pull your elbows in, whichever variation you're doing. And then you're either upright or you're folding forward. Let the back of your neck, if you're doing the forward fold one, really hang heavy. If you're doing the upright one, keep pressing your head back the way I had you do in that shoulder work we just did in Goddess Squat. Let your arm bones get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier if you're in the fold. Everybody meet me in the fold. Release the clasp if you still have it. Inhale, lift your chest. Turn towards your right foot, turn your left foot in. Triangle pose. Now, push your right foot down, really good everybody, and forward. Those of you who want to make this really strong work, thank you, Lori, reach your right arm forward and your top arm a little bit forward as well, like you're holding a big beach ball. Turn your chest open. Head is back. You could even do thumbs touch overhead, elbows pulled to rib cage, turn chest open, reach into your beach ball. That'll really give you a nice opening and super strong work for your abs. Super strong, I know. Bring your hands to your heart, everybody. Bend your right knee, slide through a warrior 2 idea, just as a transition. Good. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up, twisting lunge, keeping the knee lifted. Twisting lunge, keeping the knee lifted, but reaching your right arm back. Lowering your right knee, finding your back foot, coming into a thigh stretch back bend. If you start with your leg back enough, you're not even really on your knee. You're really on the very lower end of the quad, which is less ouchy on the knee itself. Couple more breaths in any of those poses. Those of you who want to work more core strength could also turn this into any side plank you like. Gorgeous. Awesome, Marcia. Awesome, Shoshana. Awesome, Noreen. Good choices, everybody. Nice, Barbette. Now, here's your chance. Go to a child's pose, go to a down dog, add the flow, skip the flow. Those poses that you're holding, do find inner armpits rolling open, outer armpits pulling back into your own body. Really good. Really good. Great choices. I'm giving us a more slow, more methodical practice today. Partially, the shoulders are so free and they're so mobilized. Even when they're sticky and not mobilized, they're kind of mobile. I want to make sure that you can find the subtlety of that work. All right, here we go. From wherever you're starting, left foot forward. Back knee is lifted, hands on the floor. You could also put your hands on blocks, absolutely. Round your spine, drop your head. You're lifting the space between your shoulder blades up, up, up. You're dropping the heaviness of your head down, down, down. You can also come onto forearms, which I told you can drop the back knee. Sometimes that makes it feel a little easier. You can play with this long back leg. That's going to give you a nice opening for the next postures, meaning your feet will probably be a little further apart, which might give you a different work in all those wide-legged poses. If you're on your forearms, come on back up. Turn to your right, you're into a wide-legged forward fold. Give yourself a full breath in and a full breath out to let your spine lengthen down through the crown of your head. When you feel ready, reach your arms, rise all the way up. Heels in, toes out. Bring your thumbs to touch overhead. Now I'm just going to turn to the side for a second so that you can see. Tendency for us is to kind of work with our heads forward, and even our arm, everything's pulling us forward. And that's just, hate to say it, part of the aging process. So this is what I'm asking of you, to really stay upright. So we're changing this, how our relationship to our neck and our shoulder girdle here. So arms overhead. And if it doesn't make sense to add the legs, just do upper body. It's exhale, pull elbows in like you're pulling the lat bar down in the gym. A lot of times that's taught though with the head lifted up. You could lift your chin up slightly, but keep your head back. I like a neutral neck here just because it helps you find head back. And we also don't want to kind of get into this where we drop the head back all the time. That's too much compression. Good, Julie. Nice and slow, like you're moving through peanut butter. 3. Boy, I'm back to my peanut butter with butter toast in the morning. I just feel like at a certain age, you should be able to have what you want for breakfast. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel, even though I know carbs are a dirty word right now. Okay, here we go. Come up through star, hands to hips, feet turn forward. Roll your shoulders back. As you know, hands can stay on the hips the whole time, or it's interlaced left, right. Reach your arms strongly back. Now, the head is going to want to go forward because we're up against some things in the shoulder. So head is back, almost like you're giving yourself a double chin. All right? Or take the fold. And as you take the fold, let your spine release out of your hips. Let your arms feel heavy the way we did in that first heart opener at the beginning of the practice. Different position for the arms, but same idea. You're never forcing the release, but you're inviting it. Let your arms go with gravity. You might even not even be aware. I'm not even aware that I'm still kind of holding my arms up and not letting them at least drop where they still can drop. Like I'm not even going to what I can do. I'm kind of holding back. All right, if you're upright, meet us with hands on the floor. Inhale, come up through your spine. Turn your feet to the top of your mat. Triangle pose. So we're coming from the ground up. That's it, Sandy. Really nice. Coming from the ground up. Now, the fun thing about triangle pose, if it is a fun thing, good, Julie, good. That was right, though. You needed to do that with your chest. I was just going to say, Marcia, bring your right arm just a little more forward, just a little more over your own shoulder. That when you make it harder, you also make it safer. So you can back it up, reach your left arm forward, turn your chest open. You're holding an imaginary beach ball. Squeeze your left buttock in. Now, if you want, we've already done all of our sets, but you could touch your thumbs together. You could pull your elbows in, which might help you rotate your chest more, just because you gave yourself some freedom, that's all. And then back to the beach ball. We hold for 4, 3, 2, bend your front knee, come through a warrior 2. Take a deep breath in, take a full breath out. Hands to the inside of your left foot. I'm going to give us lots of different options before even a side plank. Left arm to the sky, twisting lunge. Left arm back. You're starting to give a little bit of a back bend idea. Right knee is lifted. Lower your right knee, find your foot. Take the same idea with a deeper thigh stretch. Lift out of your right hand, draw your right shoulder back into your body. It's still inner armpits reaching out, outer armpits reaching in, or front armpit reaching out, back armpit reaching in. Lift out of your bottom hand. Even this becomes a version of side plank if you're holding this pose here with your weight into your right arm the whole time. Or you can turn it into any side plank you like. You guys all seem to have a favorite one you like to do. Good, Julie, that's it. Yes, Lori, thank you. Good, David, head back just a 1/4 inch. I'm just being picky. Exactly, voila. Great. Yep. Left arm a little more forward, Marcia, same thing.